Hey guys, what's up? It's Fly, and today we're going to be doing out of the map spots on drone. And I know this video is a little bit longer than the other ones, but that's because this map is so sick. It has so many out of the map spots, and a ton of them are insane. So definitely stay to the end of this video because we have a lot of spots and shots. So first you're going to come over to this silo, switch 5 times, and you won't be able to set your tack right here. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to kind of go on the side right there, and then it'll let you set your tack. You can jump up on that little part to get some extra air, and then you can just set the bots wherever you want. Over there is a good spot. You can just go for any shot you want. You can also set the bots. There's kind of like a building next to this silo, and you can set the bots in there and you can wallbang it, so that's a really clean shot. You can also get on the one next to it, so it's the same thing, 5 team switches, and it'll put you up on there. And this one kind of has some more spots you can hit. You can have them in the window and hit them all the way over there, and that would make a really clean shot. So definitely try this one out. This is also a spot that you can get on. You can get on there online. If you guys don't know the care package glitch, you can use that to get to the spot online too. So definitely a cool spot. Here's the wall bang right there. It looks really clean. The only thing that kind of sucks about this spot is, I guess, you can only 720 it. You can maybe 1080 it, but you'd probably be hitting ground a little bit. So for the next spot, you're just going to run over here, and then you're going to go into this corner. And you're going to team switch 4 times. I only switched 3 times and it didn't get me out. So switch 4 times and it'll put you out, and you're just going to run over here. So just kind of around this area, there's a lot of places you can just jump off in 720 like that. So if you guys want, you can just screw around with it and find a lot of spots where you can 720 and hit bots in the map. But if you're going to be doing out of the map trick shotting, I would probably do a better spot that you can spin more and hit better shots. But this is just something you can do for creativity and something different. And it looks pretty nice. You can get a lot of distance too, so I'd definitely try it out. So for the next spot, you're just going to be running over, and this is probably the most popular spot on this map. It's the little dome or tunnel or whatever you want to call it. So you're going to come over to the entrance to this tunnel, and basically you're going to set the bots right over here. And then you're just going to run up the side of the tunnel, and you'll be up on just the top of it, and you can go for a really nice shot. It has pretty good distance, and it looks really clean. So as I said, this is probably the most popular one. A lot of people go for this, but it's a really nice looking shot, and it's really fun to go for. It's also good for a lot of people, so if you're doing like an open lobby, this is definitely a sick spot to do. This spot kind of has a little bit of distance to it, so if it's too far away for you and maybe you're a beginner, you're just learning the basics of trick shotting, you can also go off this hill right here and hit a shot from here. It's kind of a lot easier to hit, and you can just go from there too. So here's a quick little shot. So next, I'm going to be showing you guys a spot that I don't know has been found before or not, but I might be the founder. I don't know for sure. So people already know about this tunnel. You can go all the way to the edge of this tunnel, and you can wallbang the bots from under the map. So that's you could go for an insane shot. Like, the distance on this is insane. Like, it would take forever to hit this. Here's kind of I didn't actually hit it, but here's kind of a cool little example shot that you could go for. I almost hit it. Like, that'd be insane if I hit this, especially after I shoot my tack right here too. But if you go up on the edge here, it'll kind of you'll get a little higher, so you can go for a riot shield bounce, stuff like that. Here's showing that it is wall bangable, so definitely go for that. So people already know about this tunnel shot, but I found out recently that you can switch 6 times and get on top of the tunnel. So when you're on top of the tunnel, you can go for a ton of different shots, a lot more stuff than you could when you're inside the tunnel. And you can drop back into the tunnel if you want. You can just hang off the side and then push back in if you want to get back into the tunnel. So this part is wall bangable from the top here. So this makes it so that you could like jump off the side and hit the bots through the tunnel like that. Also, you can jump off both the sides and hit them from under the map. So you could just jump off right here and then you could hit them from under the map. There's just so many things you can do from this spot, so many insane shots you can go for. This is one of those spots that if you hit it, even if it wasn't that good of a shot, you're probably going to be able to easily get on something like Gandhi's top 5. It's definitely an insane shot, and I don't think this has ever been hit, so definitely go for this. If you guys hit this, please like send me it, link it to me. I want to see this hit because this is such an insane shot. The distance on this just makes it almost impossible to hit. So if you do hit this, tell me, because that'd be insane. So as I said, you can wall bang under the map, but you can also kind of wall bang. So there's under the map wall bang. You can also kind of wall bang this side part right there. So that's a possibility to set the bots over there, kind of behind that wall too. There's just so many things you can do with this tunnel shot. Just definitely mess around with it and give it a try. So next we're going to be going back closer to the map, and if you just go right by the tunnel and you go out to the left here, you're going to see this kind of a wall fence type thing. So if you run over here, you're going to be able to get up on the side of this fence. So I believe it's 4 team switches. Let's see, 4, yep, 4 team switches. It'll put you up on this fence. You can set your tack and everything. You can kind of like edge along the side to get closer, but you can't go on that part of the fence. So there's a few shots you can go for from here. You can go closer or you can go further. You can wallbang the fence. You can put the bots over there. You could even have them kind of on the ground by the truck, but just mess around with this. It's pretty clean. As I said, you can wallbang the fence and you can wallbang that lower part, but you can't wallbang the concrete, so just be aware of that. And yeah, it looks really clean. I haven't seen anyone really going for this, so there's just a lot of stuff you can do with this. It would also be really sick if you put the bots like across the map. That would be a really insane shot, so definitely try it out. So for the next spot, we're going to be going back inside the map, and this is the only spot that you can't set your tack on. I just wanted to include it because it's pretty cool. So if you go right up against the edge, you can change teams 8 times. And make sure you're right against the edge of that window, because if you're in the middle of it, it will you won't be able to jump off. So as you can see, I'm in a little spot where you can jump. Sadly, you can't set your tack. That would be awesome if you could. But the cool thing about this shot is it's just a really cool, unique spot. And also, see how I kind of like bounced on something right there? It kind of makes it so you get extra air and you can do a lot of spins. So if you are going for this shot, what you'll have to do every time you go for this shot, you're just going to have to do 8 team switches to get back up, because you can't set your tack. But it doesn't take that long, so you can definitely go for this shot if you want to. And it's a really clean looking spot. You can have the bots anywhere you want inside the building. You could probably wallbang it too. Here's a cool little shot I hit first try actually. So I set the flag, and then I get up, and he was like half a foot away, so it was a barrel stuff, but I just thought it was cool because I hit it first try. But just look how many spins you can get off this spot. It's really insane. So I'd try this out. I haven't really seen anyone go for this either, so it's definitely something you could probably make a top 5 with. So for this next spot, we're going to be getting out of the map again. So you're just going to go into this little building, and you're going to go right into the corner by this vending machine or whatever you want to call it. So you're going to switch teams 3 times, and it'll put you out of the map. and then you're just going to run over to this bridge. So this is a pretty popular spot too, but it's really cool. You can jump up on the edge and then go for a Sui. You can hit on bots. It may look like it can't, or you can't, but if you put them right at that fence, you can hit them through it. So it's definitely a sick shot to go for, and it looks really clean how when you go for the Sui, it kind of pushes your gun up almost like on carrier. You can also have the bots in a different spot too, as I'll show you in a second. So if you don't want to have them behind that one fence, you can also have them behind this, I don't even know what to call it, it's like a gate or something right there. Just whatever that thing is, you can wallbang that and hit a shot on that. My example shot was off, but here's a shot where I hit him behind that gate. I kind of overspun, but yeah, it's a pretty clean looking shot, and I don't see people going for it with the bots behind the gate at all, so definitely try that out. So for this next spot, we're going to be running all the way to the edge of the map. This is a somewhat popular spot too, but it's really insane. So you're going to run all the way to the edge of the map, and there's going to be this pretty big hill. So once you get to this hill, you're just going to go almost to the top of it. There is a death barrier near the top of the hill, kind of right where that line is, where it kind of slants a little bit, right there. So just be careful not to die from that. You can also use that to get can swaps and stuff. So this spot is really insane. You can spin a ton. You can go for like a 2160. So it's definitely a sick shot. If you are going for this shot, you're going to need to put friendly fire on and hit on your friends. So you can wallbang under the map too. You can wallbang the hill. So if you just have a bunch of people trick shotting off the side, it's definitely a sick shot you can go for, and you can just hit on each other and then end it. If you do have people that will set up for you, you can have them stand right here. There's kind of this invisible, the ground's kind of invisible right there, and you can have someone set up there, and then it'd be insane distance and it'd look really nice. So if you have someone to set up for, have them stand there. You can also trick shot from down here too, but I'd definitely go for them on top of the hill so you can get more spins in. So here's a quick little example shot. As you can see, I'm using this to get the can swap. If you want to get a can swap, just die from the death barrier and then just choose a different class, and then you can use it to get can swaps. So as you can see, I hit that, but I think I ended it too early, so I didn't get the kill cam, which sucks, but you know, oh well, you guys get the idea. So definitely go for that shot. You can also run over to this edge over here, and basically anywhere on this map, you can go to any edge you want. You can go to any side of the map and jump off and hit like you can on that hill. The hill is definitely the best spot on the map for the edge, but you could go from over here, you can go from a ton of different spots. So definitely play around with that, and this has been the video, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'm just going to leave you guys with a bunch of extra shots. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I'm tired of this. You gotta might use it. Oh, we got this.
No, I'm exploring. Fucking rain, stop hitting.
You went for a shot charge. Look at him. Oh shit!
Oh shit.